Alright, incoming, hot and ready. I've been asked to do a replay review for Dawn. Honestly, I just want to talk about games, man, so I'm so down. Whether it's a joke or not for me to do this, I'm going to do it either way, because I think it would be fun. So we got Dawn versus Krypto in the Arceus division, actually. So unfortunately, I don't actually know how good Krypto is. I've never really seen Krypto play, but I remember Dawn like from like when I was actually like heavy in the community, and I know Dawn's really fucking good at the game. So this should be a good game. We're seeing some real ass mons and a Terapagos. No, I'm hoping that this game will actually like sell me on Terapagos, because I feel that mon every matchup gets U-turned, and then it's just a guy without an ability. Like, it's how it feels every time I've seen it. I've never seen it, I've never used it, and every time I played against it, I simply U-turned and then killed it with a close combat on the next turn. So, let's see how these games go. I don't know the Terra captains, yet again, have no idea. Maybe it's just Terra Landers, just going for like a Terra Flying, Terra Ground type thing. I don't really know what it is. And then we got Krypto's team over here. Honestly, I think a Shell Smash Blastoise looks pretty solid here. The only thing I don't know about is you're going to be -1 defense if you're not White Herb, so you're not going to be able to body press Samurott very well. Like, a Fizdev body press Shell Smash seems so cool if you get your defense back versus the Samurott. But other than that, it looks really good here. I mean, AV Tangrowth will live, and then it'll probably Oko it back if it has the defense drop with like a Giga Drain, or definitely a Power Whip. I think a Power Whip for sure kill. I don't know about a Giga Drain from full. I've always been a Tangrowth believer, but I don't know if I believe in him that hard. Honestly, it seems kind of funky, but dude, Dawn's team just looks scarier. Like, these are just 6 fucking guys that are scary as hell. Well, 5 guys and a turtle. When I look over at Krypto's team, like, I don't know, man. I see a Scyther, I see a Blastoise. Like, this is like my Gen 2 team, man. Just pretend that's an actual Entei, and this is like a I don't know, like a Rhydon or something. Yeah, I don't know, man. So I like to say both sides always have a chance. I do think Dawn's team is doing better on this, like, just from team preview. That's clearly Mega Dancy, which is really good here, just kind of clicking moves, as long as you can, like, chip down Metagross. But we have a pretty easy pivot into, like, Blastoise on Metagross. Maybe even if it's, like, a Violite Scyther, maybe, but, like, it has knockoff now. You could just go Gouging, but you don't want to take an Earthquake, so I don't know how it's going to go. But I guess let's just hop in. We'll see the Terra captains. Okay, we know it's Metagross lead. Okay, so it's Ground, Steel, Flying. Okay, so it's Terra Flying on Sneasler, and then over on this side, it's it's Fairy on Gouging Fire. So Terra Fairy, Gouging Fire, Terra Flying, Sneasler. Too many Fs, bro. But yeah, no, sounds pretty good. Let's see what the leads are. We see Scyther. Honestly, I'm not sure what's up with Scyther. I'm gonna keep it there. I love this guy. I love Scyther. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. It is my favorite bug type for sure. Just kidding. No, it's not. Not even close. It used to be when I was a kid. Honestly, I forgot Pineco was a bug type for a second there. He's my favorite Pokemon. But Master Mantis, the GOAT, my second favorite bug for sure. And it's probably a big gap because I don't think I like any other bugs very much. But you know, it's 1 in the morning, so cut me some slack. I think Samurott actually goes insane in this matchup, by the way. I honestly, but that's probably why this is the lead. It's just a U-turn on the Samurott. But there was nothing really wrong with Metagross lead. I'd like to see a Knock or Rocks off this guy, and then a U-turn from Scyther. See the U-turn, just a nice little 23. We go into Mana Buzz, which I like. It can test a lot of moves, including Psychic Fangs. Holy shit. So Psychic Fangs is a really aggressive, like, starting move. Kind of makes me think this Metagross might be more offensive, just seeing that going on. So, me too, Smat. Why would you say Scyther? We see Tangrowth pivot in. I don't really want to get Toxic on this guy, though, right? I mean, you're kind of the GOAT for clicking Toxic with Mana Buzz when it could easily click Rocks on that turn. It would take, like, a solid, like, what, 45, I don't know, fucking head calcs with Metagross. But it would take a lot from Foul Play, but I would honestly expect a U-turn more from Mana Buzz anyways. So it's kind of funky to go Tang, but obviously you just regen it off. We see the Foul Play. Crit for 24. That's basically nothing. We get our helmet damage. That's nice. Nidoking comes out, probably just Knock. We see Leaf Storm. Oh my god, giant Leaf Storm. That was a really good prediction by Dawn. Because, I mean, he could have gone Gouging, but, like, Sleep Powder's kind of annoying, but it's probably Overcoat on Mana Buzz anyways. So you probably could have just stayed in. Maybe you just don't want to get knocked on your Mana Buzz, and, like, you're not really making a lot of progress on Tang. Seeing the swap makes me think it's not Toxic. just like I don't know, kind of off my brain. I feel like Toxic was a really easy click there, because if like Sneasler comes out, like you're forcing the issue a little bit earlier. If Tang stays in, it just gets Toxic and it's so much worse throughout the game. But so yeah, I think it's just not Toxic on Mana Buzz. Leaf Storm's really big, but the Nidoking is going to be able to revenge it because we see that its helmet. This thing has like 30 like actual stats in SpitF, so it's gonna fall over. We could see like a really aggressive like Samurott play. I honestly kind of like going Samurott here. Considering it did that much damage, I'm assuming this is offensive Nidoking, just like not very bulky. So yeah, I mean, probably just a Sludge coming on out. You could also make it very aggressive into Lando, but Ice Beam could come out too. So I think I like going Samurott the most. But I don't really know the damage. You know, I calced for the other games. I'm gonna actually calc right now for this. Tangrowth. Oh, no, not Tangrowth. Samurott Hisuian. We'll just do the lead versus a Nidoking. I just want to see the damage. Oh, never mind. That shit does billion frickin' percent. Holy shit. Does Dark not resist poison, or is that Ghost? Dude, poison. I refuse to learn poison type charts until it actually pops up. So I guess my other question was Tangrowth. How much did a Leaf Storm do? Leaf Storm did 63 to 75. So yeah, this thing's not very bulky. It did 64. So like that's like a min roll on no bulk. If it's max HP, then it can't be max HP. So yeah, it's probably like a low roll on min bulk. Maybe it has a little bit to live a hit, you know, from a random guy. But yeah, I mean, Leaf Storm, that's permanent damage on the Nido. I guess we should see right now if it is. It is, okay. So yeah, this thing is probably just Life Orb. It's looking to click a big hit, which is not resisted, so I don't know who I'd go to in this position, considering Hisuian's so low. You probably want to keep Metagross in the back for Bullet Punch onto Dia, but if you Bullet Punch a Mega Dia and then Gouging comes on out, it could be annoying. It'd be funny if we were Light Metal and just got blown ass backwards by a Heat Crash, but I don't know. This is a really tough position. Where do you go from here? If you go... Okay, so if you go Hisuian guy, you die. If you go Metagross, you die on the next hit anyways, so it's not really worth. Tangrowth... Honestly, Tangrowth's not even that useful here. I'm going to be honest with you. It's gotten this damage off. I'd almost just sack it off here. Make sure that rocks don't go up. Or if rocks do go up, you trade it for the Nido. And then you go into your Lando after. Because you're going to... Like, if it clicks Ice Beam here, you can go into, like... probably Hammerot. You could also go Terapagos on the Revenge, but, like... Maybe you should go Terapagos now. Because, like, Sheer Force, you're not going to get poisoned. You're going to have your Terra thing ability, whatever it's called, Tear Shift. I forgot what Shell, something Shell. You're going to have that ability up. So you can actually take the Nido hit the best. So I'd probably actually go Terapagos here, if anything. And if rocks do go up, you get a nice spin, because there's no Terra Ghost. Yeah, so we do see Terapagos coming out. Probably Ice Beam or rocks. It's Ice Beam. Okay, Terra Shell. That's what, wow. It's just called Terra Shell. Bro, what the fuck? Okay. See, it does 6%. Like I said earlier, it's kind of like a dog shit mon. Not dog shit, but I'm not the biggest believer in the turtle, because like that hit doing 6% from a Nido is heinous damage, but now it's just going to start taking full damage again because it doesn't have actual recovery unless it's lefties. But it's not even lefties. So the Stoics come on out. The crit kind of sucks. 41% crit. That doesn't do any damage. This mod, dude, what is? This thing better be AV. If this shit's not AV, this mod is so bad. People be talking about how strong Terra Starstorm is, bro. I don't get it. Starstorm 26. Heatflip turns on out. Just gets his 23. Yep, back into Bandy. Tangrowth comes on in. And there is Toxic. Interesting. Okay, so now I'm kind of curious. Why did we not Toxic earlier? Like, what was wrong with Toxicing here? So my guess, because I mean, you should be overcoat in this matchup for this, right? So like you don't have to worry about getting slept. If you get Toxic, I guess it could be annoying. So you're just trying to not get Toxic on your Mandy, and you'd rather get Toxic on or call the Toxic on Nido and live every hit. So I guess it's actually safe and not have to worry about it. I feel like Toxicing this was pretty solid in the when I was talking about it earlier. But now that we've talked about the matchup more, seeing how this mod's not very great into this matchup, you probably don't need a Toxic on it as much. So okay, I guess we solved it. We flip turn out 26. Head drink. Okay, Tank Growth comes back out, gets Toxic. I mean, yeah, we end up getting the Toxic later anyways. Back into Scyther. Okay, cool. Trading Toxics. Yep, so yeah, he just doesn't want his man to get Toxic, which makes sense. I do like that play. I like that play a lot more than what I was saying earlier. It's kind of short-sighted in my mind. But yeah, no, this looks good. So let's see. We could just see a knockoff from this guy. I don't even think U-turn's that good, to be honest with you. Like you're gonna take Helmet and Toxic from the U-turn, and this thing's just gonna like recover it off anyways. If you knock it, at least you don't have to worry about the U-turns later on, and it's way worse of a switch in. We do see the U-turn. Actually, just way more than I thought. It does 36 plus the Toxic. 36 plus 18, so it's doing like 52, right? Yeah, 52 is pretty good, actually. Never mind. I like that. I do like that play more. Going to Nito again on the Sludge. Ooh, okay. So yeah, I guess Dawn was also looking at a knockoff as a pretty common move to click there. Was just trying to get some good damage onto the Scyther. But you turning out, honestly, we're seeing Krypto keeping some good momentum onto Dawn's team. Even though I was saying like Dawn has a much better like team on paper, this Nito is proving to be really big of an issue. So 27. Dude, I know it's kind of crazy. This might die to Earth Power. Like, at 27. If this is Life Orb, it might die to Earth Power. Tarp goes back in. There's the Earth Power. It does 18. This thing's very bulky. Very bulky. It's Terra Starstorm. It could be AV. We see Spin coming out. Makes sense. Just might as well be faster if you're staying in anyways. And we see Proto Defense. Interesting. Okay, so we're going really bulky on Gouging. Just trying to get the max amount of, like, setup possibilities. Which I think makes sense, because if it comes in a Metagross, or if it comes in a Sneasler, or maybe even Samurott, it would probably be able to get a good, like, Dragonance off. But this one is proven to be very bulky, and we're obviously both invested in Gouging. It's just tough to burn your booster this early, and, like, not know enough about, like, the opposing team. But I guess we'll see. Terra Starstorm. Oh, that crit sucks. Dude, that really sucks. Yeah, I really didn't want to see a crit there. I mean, we can just recover here. But yeah, that shit sucked. Because, like, yeah, now it's a free switch into this guy. When last turn, if it wasn't a crit, I think... Hold on. So the crit did 61. So what? It would have done about 35, 30, like 38-ish instead. And so you would have been at, like, 60, and you could probably get another dance off instead of having to heal on that turn. So another dance on the face of the Hammerot, or you could have just hit on the Hammerot coming in. So that's kind of tough. So we just see a heal back to full. Dragon Claw, might as well. Nothing super effective here. And Toxic on the Samurott Hisuian. I forgot this mon get Toxic. Oh boy. Yeah, so that kind of... I think that honestly might just secure the game. The offense of Mega Diancie isn't going to be enough versus to one-shot... it won't one-shot Lando, and it's also going to get outsped by two different guys. Or it's going to get Bullet Punched or outsped by Sneasler. And even a Rock Polish subset, like, he just has to live one hit, break the sub, and then Bullet Punch it after. So it's kind of tough, man. It's kind of tough. But now that this one's Toxic, it's just kind of... Yeah, it has to pretty much just stay in until it can kill everything. And we're already at half, so we should kill this guy here now. Yep. Who do you go into? Is it just back into the Uguay guy? Oh, Tang. Okay. Oh, because it's Helmet now? Yeah, that Helmet makes sense. Morning Sun, we get Earthquake 24. Yeah, but we're not healing. We weren't out healing that turn, were we? Hold on, I didn't see how much Toxic it was. 24. So okay. So I guess we net 2% that turn, but this next turn it's gonna die. You die in 2 anyways, so don't you just hit it? I don't know if I'm wrong for that. If you're gonna take dude, why do I fucking keep doing that, man? I swear to God, this button used to be farther left. Hold on. Here. So instead of Synthesis there, right? You just attack it with the Dragon Claw. Okay, hold on. So it's at 30. Oh, no, never mind. You would just die. I mean, I guess you just die either way, right? And so this way you actually get Toxic damage up. So never mind. That makes more sense. Yeah, you just heal because you're going to die in one hit. Or you're only going to get one hit off anyways, so you might as well burn the extra 6% of Toxic. And then you Flare Blitz and kill it. And yeah, you're going to go down to Helmet, Chip, and Toxic. So, Yeah, the offense is looking really tough for Krypto here. This could be Scarf Nidoking looking to close up the game, but the Lando's going to be kind of annoying. And if this is Unburdened Sneasler, it should just win, as long as the Mana Bus gets chipped. Here's the matchup. Oh, yo, shoutouts to Janembo, my guy, dude. Fuck yeah. U-turn on out. Okay, it's Helmet. Okay, cool. So we know Mana Bus is Helmet. Go Lando on the foul play. 39's really good damage. That's really good shit. At this point, you probably just go into Scyther, right? Like, what is Scyther really doing for you other than outspeeding Terapagos? That, like, you presume... This thing's bulky, I think. So I don't think it's going to outspeed your Nidoking. It's definitely not outspeeding Mega Diancie. And I don't know if it outspeeds... No, it'll outspeed Mandibuzz, right? Yeah, just naturally it'll outspeed Mandy. And yeah, so I think you just go Scyther here. We see a Taunt coming out, probably a Toxic. On a Roost. Yeah, that's tough. Because now we go Scyther on the Sludge. Oh, and we just die. Tough. That's tough. Yep. And actually, we would have died that turn anyway, so if we would have went hard Scyther on this turn, right, of the Taunt, because we would have took the Toxic damage, and then this round of Toxic would have put us in range of the Sludge. So yeah, it kind of sacked that guy off anyways. I guess no harm done. Like, it revealed Taunt. Yeah, it reveals Taunt. You don't lose any HP on Mandy, so I guess it works out. Same play. You just reveal one more move. We do see Diancie coming out. Metagross, yep, pretty easy switching. It's probably AV for this reason. Diamond Storm's tough. I feel like, you gotta hit there and get your +2. And even then, like, you don't one-shot Metagross. So, like, I feel like you gotta Earth Power, right? Like, you don't one-shot this guy. I know you're Earth Powering a Landorus, and, like, you just get Earth Powered and die and lose. So, like, it's hard to click Earth Power there on the play, but, like, you lose even if this guy comes in, and even if you get your Diamond Storm +2, right? Like, I'm pretty sure Metagross just kills. I know that's offense, has some offense. We'll just change that in a second. Diancie, Mega, Wall Breaker. Like, yeah, I mean, Mystical Fire did so much. Or Earth Power does... That's Earthquake. Oops. Yeah, Earth Power does so much damage to this guy. So, like, it has to be, like, AV. And then Bullet... Like, Bullet Punch does a gajillion... I guess it has to be... Let's see. If it goes... +2 defense. That's what I need to check. If it goes +2 defense, I guess you do live the Bullet Punch. But, like, Diamond Storm's not doing any damage anyways, right? Like, if you Earth Power there, and you're at 88 to the Bullet Punch that does... Yeah, the Bullet Punch was going to kill you on this turn anyways, right? So, like, okay, so say we hit Diamond Storm, we get our +2. This thing's a little bit more chipped. Actually, that might be in Earth Power range if it's not AV Metagross, but I think it is. So, like, you'd get your +2, you would live the following Bullet Punch, and then if it's not AV, then you do kill with Earth Power. But if it's not AV and it comes in right now, it dies to Earth Power, right? It just dies to Earth Power, and then you can calc if it's, or then you'll know if it's AV or not. Because if it's AV, then you have to fucking pivot out and maybe sack Mandibuzz. And then go... No, but then you just die... No, you have to sack Nido. Yeah, you'd have to sack Nidoking and then go into Mandy. Or you have to go Mandy on this turn... on the following turn for the Bullet Punch. Yeah, I feel like you got Earth Power there. Because you gotta go Mandibuzz here. And Landorus comes back in, too. On the... just a raw dog on the Earth Power. So maybe it's not AV, or we're just scouting... but yeah, this guy goes back into Metagross, Diamond Storm again, 21, and so yeah, okay, so we're actually sacking the Nido instead of going into the Mandy. On the BP's gonna kill. There's the Mandibuzz. I guess we needed it healthier. Do you just U-turn here? Nah, you go, just trying to stay healthy. Thunder, holy shit, that guy just clicked Thunder. Toxic's really big on this mon. I almost think you gotta... No, because it's definitely Split F invested or AV, so it's going to live a Mandy hit anyways, so you probably do have to Toxic it. Hard into Dia on the Thunder. No para, no para, no para, no para. Nice, okay. Is this in range? We got an Earth Power here. Oh, dude, we're just not clicking Earth Power. We're still making our progress, though, but we're going to lose to Sneasler at this point. I guess Sneasler's kind of inevitable. We're looking for a Mandibus sweep at this point, right? So do you just sack off Diancie, or do you just go hard Mandy here? If you sack off, okay, so if you go hard Mandy, say it does like 20 with a bullet punch, it'll die to its own to its Rocky helmet, right? It's gonna die to Rocky, and I don't think you need that many roosts to win this game. Tough. This is tough. Because like also if it's like Bandit Sneasler, like we need chip on Mandibuzz. We have to have chip on Mandibuzz to win as Dawn. That Mon is just gonna sit here. I mean, obviously it gets thundered by Terapagos, and we cannot come in on another one. We'll die to a spike from Dia. So, I mean, I guess you fucking Krypto's like one thunder away from losing the game. If he gets hit by thunder on Mandibuzz, he loses. If he gets how much damage does Terapagos take from foul play? Terapagos from foul play. That's just the wrong form. Mandibuzz. Foul play does 10%. And I mean that's literally not even the real form. Right? It's stellar is the right form. Okay, so it's 18 to 24. And it's minus attack. Yeah. Yeah, dude, that's like no bulk. It has max bulk, 16. No, I don't think there's a way out for Krypto. I just don't think you can kill the Terapagos and not lose to a Sneasler. I feel. How much does a Starstorm do? Starstorm does... Oh, that's specs. That's definitely not specs, we know that. It does 38 to 45. So it has to do enough that Sneasler plus Lando can kill it. Oh, okay, so here's how it goes. If it's I'm literally ignoring this turn at this point for the future. If it's Terapagos versus Mandy, right? Terapagos just cooks Starstorm, and Mandibuzz has to roost every single turn. No, so you have to click Thunder, cause like you just need it. You just need to be able to chip it with Terapagos so it's not at full. Taunt it and let the Terapagos die to Toxic, and then you can taunt it, or you go taunt first and then you can go Terapagos. Either way works. But, like, the taunt is going to win Dawn the game. Yeah, we get rocks up. We're just looking for extra chip. Knockoff, yeah, hey, we get what we can. But we should keep cooking Knock, yeah. Knock just confirms that Helmet doesn't actually kill the Metagross. Tough. Terapagos hard in. Interesting. Okay, so Terapagos is going to go down. Yeah, it's 21. Okay, I mean, no helmet makes it easier for Sneasler, obviously. We see Lando come in, just going for the taunt. That's all it has to do here. Oh, no, it goes... Oh, my, never mind. Okay, I was saying taunt because I didn't think Sludge did that much. Sludge did 45 to the Mandibuzz. Holy shit. Yeah, I mean, foul play is good damage, right? But now it just gets taunted. Right? Yeah, now it just gets taunted, and it's going to sit at 46 for the rest of the game until it dies. Dies to Sneasler. If it's banded, it's over. Close combat should kill. And it kills, and it'll outspeed Diancie, and it's gonna kill Diancie. Good game over to Dawn and fucking Curse. This is a good... Or not Curse, wow. Krypto. I just watched Curse this game. Yeah, terrifying. Just because, I guess. Yeah, no. Yeah, those crits definitely did suck, but that was a good game for sure. I think, I don't know. If gouging didn't get toxic, I think the game's a lot better. I forgot this one got toxic, to be honest. I wish the Scyther was able to do a little bit more. It just came in a U-turn twice. Didn't really get a whole lot done. Mandibuzz and Diancie were like putting on fucking LeBron James and Dwayne Wade numbers out there, just trying to call this game back, but it's kind of tough when Everymon has Toxic. As in Everymon, I mean the two bulky guys. And I don't know. What lost him this game? Because obviously I said Dawn had a better team on preview, and I think just the higher base stat total got him there. I think if gouging didn't get toxic, we were in a much better position. Blastoise getting crits sucked because it went down so much earlier than it should have. Same with the gouging. The gouging crits sucked too, because like when Samurai instead of like clicking Morning Sun on that turn, you could have Dragon Clawed. Right? Could you have Dragon Clawed that turn? Hold on. I'm gonna sneak back. So here, right? Could you have Dragon Clawed here before this mon even came out? Like, was Dragon Claw at 53? It should have killed Terapagos, right? And there's no Dragon resist other than Metagross. So, like, clicking Dragon... Dude, even clicking Dragon Claw this turn, even on the Morning Sun, instead of Morning Sunning and just staying at 39 might have been better. Just so you don't get toxicked. But he might not have been thinking about that, or he was just looking to, like, just didn't think Zmon had Toxic on it. Yeah, because, like, if you Dragon Call there and it 2-shots Hammerot, you are faster, guaranteed. But we are plus defense, so I get that he was like, oh, I could just set up on this mod instead. I guess that makes sense. But if you Dragon Claw here, how different of a game is it? Because like you definitely 2-shot the Hammerot, and then the Tangrowth comes on in, and he just keeps clicking moves at +1, and breaks the team down for the Diancie to clean up more. Ooh, that's tough. That's really tough. Because like Fire Move is so good here. Just clicking Flare Blitz into this team is just so good. That's tough. I don't know, man. All right, hey, but good game over to these guys. This was a fun watch. I do wish there was less crits, obviously, but hey, that's how the game goes. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna upload this right now.